So, hello, good morning, children. I was teaching you about your this chapter yesterday. This one, what are rights, their claims, and others. And during this chapter, I told you about the importance and need with some examples of the rights. So, at this way, yesterday we discussed about these 2 points: what are rights and where do these rights come from. So today I am going to explain you about the Immanuel Kant's theory regarding this rights, economic rights, what is he has given according to his own philosophy, what are the different rights in the modern state, what is the relationship between right and contacts and duties of the citizens, right? So in this way, here I would like to tell you about some Kant's theory on the natural rights. As according to this theory, everything has a price or dignity. भी जो भी whatsoever is present in this world, it has its own dignity. तो इसी टाइप से इम्मानुएल कैंट ने इसके बारे में ये बताया हुआ है कि जो भी हमारे पास है, जो भी हम लोग हैं, दिस इज़ द डिग्निटी, राइट? तो व्हाट हैज़ प्राइस इन सच दैट समथिंग एल्स कैन आल्सो पुट इन इट्स प्लेस एंड इट्स इक्विवेलेंट. अगर तो हम इसके बराबर कुछ इसको we can provide it, then it would be dignified, then it would be it has its significance, and by which it's elevated above all price. And whatsoever rights and dignity we have, that is mean to say that is the supreme above that we cannot put it in device, and admits of no equivalent has a dignity. अगर इसके बराबर we don't have equality equivalent to this, ठीक है, जैसे हम कहते हैं ग्रेजुएशन की इक्वलेंट डिग्री होनी चाहिए, BA BSc ऑल हैव द लेबल ऑफ ग्रेजुएशन, बट देयर कंटेंट इज़ डिफरेंट, तो एवरी वन हैज़ डिग्निटी अकॉर्डिंगली. तो इम्मानुएल कैंट ऑल्सो वॉन्ट टू कन्वे दिस टाइप ऑफ थिंग. इट्स human beings, unlike all other objects, possesses and dignity. Human beings possesses dignity, right? Other things they don't possess, but if they possess, they are not equivalent to human beings. So that's why human beings are supreme and they should possess dignity. They are for this reason valuable in themselves. For the 18th century German philosopher Immanuel Kant, this simple idea had a deep meaning. Its meaning is that every person has dignity and ought to be treated by virtue of being human beings. कि ये तो ऑटोमेटिक ही एक कह रहे हैं कि हमारा राइट बनता है कि हम ह्यूमन बीइंग्स हैं, तो वी शुड बी ट्रीटेड एज ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, राइट? हम सिंपली भी कई बार ये बात करते हैं. तो विर्चू ऑफ बीइंग ह्यूमन बीइंग, तो सब कुछ एनिमल्स भी करते हैं व्हाट्सएवर एक्टिविटीज़. ओनली डिफरेंस इज़ दैट देयर इज़ wisdom among human beings and not so much wisdom there in animals. So a person may be uneducated, poor or powerless, he may even be dishonest or immoral, yet he remains a human being and deserve to be given some minimum dignity, should have some minimum dignity. भी जैसा भी है वैसी उसकी dignity है, don't take it otherwise. If a peon is there, he has his own dignity. If professor, lecturer, he has his own dignity, and according to individuality. But dignity is there. No human being is without dignity. You have to understand here, very important. It will develop your personality, my dear students. For Kant, जैसे कैंट ने बताया, to treat people with dignity was to treat them morally. This idea became a rallying point for those struggling against social hierarchies and for human rights. तो उनके साथ भी ये सब कुछ हुआ जिन्होंने स्ट्रगल किया है ह्यूमन राइट्स के लिए. तो Kant's view represents what is called the moral conception of rights. अब उसने ओवरऑल बताया कि what is the moral conception of rights. तो we can say that the moral conception of right, this position rests upon two arguments. First, we should be treating others as we would like to be treated ourselves. Second, we should make sure that we don't treat other person as means to our ends. We should not treat people as we treat a pen or car or horse. That is, we should respect that the people not because they are useful to us. That is, ऐसा नहीं है कि वो लोग हमारे लिए यूज़फुल हैं तो हम भी उन लोगों के लिए यूज़फुल हैं, बिकॉज दे आर आफ्टर ऑल ह्यूमन बींग्स, क्योंकि वो सभी ह्यूमन बींग्स हैं. तो इस ओवरऑल थ्योरी से हमें यही पता चलता है कि टू बी अ ह्यूमन बींग इज़ अ वेरी गुड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, इज़ अ वेरी good thing for all of us. Then next I have tried to show you the meaning of rights. So here once again I am going to tell you meaning of the rights are those conditions of our social life in which human beings personality cannot develop. हमें डेवलप होने के लिए जो जो चीज़ें चाहिए, that all come in the category of rights. Right is a claim. Yes, it is claim because it is recognized by society and enforced by the state. And next we will see that what are the characteristics of the rights. If we see that characteristics of the rights are available only in the society and available for human beings only. ठीक है, तो सोसाइटी में ही हमें राइट्स मिलते हैं, ह्यूमन बींग से ही मिलते हैं. इट इज़ द क्लेम ऑफ इंडिविजुअल. These are the characteristics of the rights. This is the claim of the individual and recognized by the society, and it is we can say available only in the society. And right जो है, it is a claim because it is claimed by society, by human beings. तो in this way, the fourth point is there. Right is reasonable and moral. This is the feature of the right, that these rights are we can say reasonable and moral. Right can be issued for public good. These rights can be issued and used for the public good only. Then these are the rights. Otherwise, there is no use of the rights. So in this way, I am going to tell you about that. Rights are the claims, and right can be used for public good, should be used, not only can be used, right should be used for public goods. Rights and duties go together, very very important. Many time in your previous classes also I used to tell that rights and duty go side by side. We cannot say this is our right when we claim that this is our right. At the same time, same moment, we have duty also. For example, you have right to walk on the road. At the same time, it's your duty that you have to walk at the left side of the road. Right? It is your right that you may wear any type of dress, but you may not roam naked in front of the society, because there it is your duty. You have to maintain morality also. So in this way, rights are reasonable and moral. We have to take the morality duty of the rights. In this way, rights and duties go side by side. That thing we have to take. Right and duty go side by side. And in other way, we say that rights are enforced by the state. Rights are enforced by the state. Only then we have claim for the rights. Another thing is that we have some political rights. Next point is there in my pick, that civil rights are there. What are the civil rights? Point number 4. These civil rights: right to life, right to personal liberty, right to life, right to personal liberty, and right to religion, right to education, right to equality, right to freedom of press. लाइक हमने जो फंडामेंटल राइट्स पढ़े थे उनमें से कुछ ये राइट्स लिए गए हैं. दीज आर द ओवरऑल description of the rights, which rights come into the category of civil rights. Then our next concept is that what are the political rights, like that give us participation in the politics, that is political right. For example, right to vote, for example, right to vote, right to criticize the government. Like nowadays you may see that farmers are criticizing the law made by the government, and the right to contest elections, right to hold public offices, etc. All these come in the category of political right. And our sixth point is that there is economic rights also, like right to work, right to get proper wages, right to property, right to economic security and protection, etc. In this way, beta, I have told you all about your rights. Right? Meaning of the rights, right is a claim or not, some characteristics of the right, and regarding that some civil rights, some political rights, economic rights, and very very important theory, Kant's theory of the right. He has given stress on the theory of rights that was regarding the being human beings, what we are, being human beings, what we are. So that is very very important. The next topic we'll discuss about our duties and importance of the rights, and this much only for today. And dear students, please take care, and I'll tell you legal rights and kinds of the rights. राइट, काइंड्स ऑफ द राइट्स में हम लोग पढ़ेंगे डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ द राइट्स में. मैंने आपको बता दिया सिविल राइट्स, पॉलिटिकल एंड इकोनॉमिक राइट्स. ठीक है, काइंड ऑफ राइट्स में हमने पढ़ लिया. लीगल राइट्स एंड स्टेट्स यू हैव टू डिस्कस, इट्स बेस्ड अपॉन Immanuel Kant's theory, and that is right and responsibility along with the duties. Okay, bye students, take care.